Thrive, our all-in-one greens, minerals, vitamins, superfoods, you name it product. Expertly formulated with both women and men in mind. We cover all sorts of bases across this, and instead of me trying to talk through every single ingredient, I'm going to chop it up into 6 separate parts to make it very easy to understand and, well, easier for me to do. So, number 1, we have our greens. Obviously, very important to eat lots of greens, but nowadays, more than ever, very difficult to eat enough, and also very difficult to eat enough quality. The soil that we are growing much of our food on now isn't as good as it once was, and it's very difficult to rely on that and to get the right quality and therefore get nutrient-rich sources of greens. So the greens powder is an amazing way of making sure you're getting everything that you're after in that department. The greens that we like to go to, we go to 4 main sources of greens. We've gone for a wheatgrass, a moringa, a spirulina and chlorella. And much like when you were younger and your parents tried to fool you into eating vegetables because they're so good for you, but they're to make you want to eat them, I'll do the same here. Spirulina is now being given to astronauts by NASA because it is one of the most complete foods on the planet, or I guess off the planet, depending on, yeah, you get the gist. I'm a massive fan of it myself, rich in protein, rich in all sorts of good stuff. So covering your back with a greens powder and to get all of that, good way to start the day. Second section and sort of second grouping of supplement is fruits. Again, I think we all know that fruits are good for you, very nutrient dense, full of good vitamins, but also again, not always easy to eat the right amount and certainly not always easy to find good quality. So we have thrown in some of our favorite, slightly exotic fruits into Thrive. You've got lucuma and baobab. Baobab, I'm only just starting to learn how to say properly. You've also got acai. Acai is super high in antioxidants. It's becoming very popular now, and it's super good for you in the same way that sort of some other berries are good for you. Very high in antioxidants, very good for you. Another one is camu berry. So good that they named it twice, I guess. Camu berry has the highest level of vitamin C of any fruit on the planet. So you can forget your effervescent tablets or whatnot and just get some camu berry in you. I promise you that stuff's great. That moves us on to multivitamin. I think many people would be very aware of multivitamins. They've been around for a while. The issue with multivitamins is they're so damn expensive a lot of the time, and also they're full of, well, just not that amazing stuff a lot of the time. So it's important to use a multivitamin that is going to give you specifically what you're after, and that is one of the reasons that we've formulated for both men and women in our products. So using a multivitamin just basically helps fill in all the gaps from all the other stuff. Make sure you're again getting everything that your body is after to function optimally. Next on the list is vitamin D. Vitamin D is so important for being happy, for being healthy, for having energy. It's so important, and the most obvious way of getting your vitamin D is by being outside, immersing yourself in the sunshine and doing so like that. But that's not always easy, depending on where you live, depending on the seasons. The fact that our working hours are generally slap bang in the middle of sunlight, it's not always easy to expose yourself to a correct amount of vitamin D. So that's very important for us. It's very important for us to put it in here. In fact, the NHS have just made vitamin D an essential supplement for everyone. So, you know, they're also preaching its benefits. Probiotics. Now, as a man who comes from a history of some sort of poor gut health, I can't preach the benefits of probiotics highly enough. Probiotics are responsible for giving your body the correct bacteria that it is after. So we are more bacteria than we are human. Doesn't mean you're dirty, it's just the way we're made up. And when you have the right balance of good bacteria in your gut, you're able to absorb all the nutrients and digest all the nutrients out of the food that you're eating. So vitally important to look after your gut health, and probiotics help you to do so, especially first thing in the morning. If that's one of the first things that you consume in the morning, you're putting all that beneficial bacteria into your stomach, into your gut, and therefore then allowing you to properly digest and giving you the best opportunity to draw all the best nutrients out of the food that you eat later on in the day. Okay, lastly, we're throwing a little bit of a curveball. Gotu Kola. And this is for brain function, for brain health, for focus, something that we could probably all do with a little bit of help on. It's renowned for being taken by students across the world for benefiting brain function before exams, and I don't know if they absolutely crush those exams or if they just don't revise and rely solely on the Gotu Kola, but either way, it's got to be good. So there you have it, guys and girls, your all-in-one supplement, everything taken care of, all under one roof, and I promise you all the ingredients are there for a purpose, all in the correct dosages, all ready to help you be the best version of yourself every single day. Come and give it a go.